G'day chaps and chapbats, and welcome to a Jaunty discussion of video games and the like. Today we shall be discussing the recent release, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We will begin by comparing it to its marketing material, as well as how it relates to previous entries in the series. As we draw to a close, we will discuss our personal experiences in the game and how they compare favourably and unfavourably to games we have played as of late. We hope you enjoy our jaunty discussion as it unfolds.
You know, it's really hard to keep that voice up with you giggling like a schoolgirl.
I'm sorry, it's just...
Yeah, oh shit, that's right, I can't just close my computer because I need to have that up so I know what order we're going in. So yes, Breath of the Wild, a wonderful, I'm not going to say anything else because the internet is completely split on it and I'll get destroyed if I say anything at all. It's a game that exists, made by this fancy new indie company called Nintendo.
Have you been living under a rock, my friend?
It's funny because they claim all of my videos on my other channel. It's funny because I'm dead inside. Anyway, So, first of all, let's do a wonderful trailer analysis. Of course, this is quite timely as the game came out almost a month ago, which of course makes it the perfect time to analyze the trailer. So I'm literally just going to skip through with the arrow buttons, and anytime we hit on something that we want to talk about, I will make a note of it and throw it up on the screen. Okay, so before we get into anything, and literally we're 5 seconds into the video, I just want to just take a moment to be mad. The biggest selling point, well, not necessarily the biggest, but one of the biggest selling points that this franchise has is its memorable classic music. And they didn't use it. Instead, they used what I'm sure took someone a lot of time to write, but inevitably sounds identical in my mind to a song that I think we played it in high school? I don't remember. It's called In the Bleak Midwinter. Let me throw up a sound sample. Doesn't that sound just like this? Like, it could just be me, but they sound really similar, and that just annoys me, because that song plays all the time during the game, and it sounds exactly the same to me. I'm just like, oh good, but it's not winter, but that's not what the song is, but help. Okay.
Please, calm down. Calm your tits.
And of course, you don't even know what song I'm talking about.
Exactly.
So let's just skip forward. You know what? I feel like this screenshot at the 10-second mark is actually really important, because I feel like that's the road to one of the...
Towers?
No, not the towers.
Oh.
I mean, there is a tower in the picture,
Yeah.
but... No, one of the,
Beasts?
the lakes.
Oh.
It might actually just be lakes. No, I think it's shrines. Like Shrine of Power, Shrine of Wisdom.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
Obviously, the editor will put up a video correction if I'm being dumb, but hey, whatever.
Isn't that supposed to be my shtick?
I mean, sometimes. Actually, I feel like they correct me more often than I correct you.
Well,
Oh, hey, it's a lake.
no, that looks like the island.
Actually, that's the ocean.
If
No,
that's...
it's not the island.
Okay,
The island is in that direction.
okay, but if
Well-
that was the island, I
You know, that's the right coast. That's near the island.
hate the island.
We'll talk about what he's talking about in a minute when we get to our personal experiences. Oh, hey, it's a giant skeleton guy.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
So, literally, if you want to see the images, and I haven't remembered to put them up on the screen, all you have to do is just watch the trailer, or pause the trailer, and go through 5 seconds at a time using your arrow key.
Look, it's Donald and his family.
Dolan Duke
Dolan Duke.
and his 3 nephews, and his grandpa, and some other hoe.
Scrooge McDuck isn't his grandpa, it's his uncle.
You say it like I care.
I know you don't care, that's why I still say it though.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Temple of Time. I also would like to give my 2 cents on where this falls in the Zelda timeline, because that's always neat. We're at 40 seconds, in case you're wondering. Oh, also you're controlling peaks. You know. That was one of my favorite parts of the game. There's that thing with the deer that lasts 5 ever. I also really appreciate that I've spent enough time with this game that I recognize things like exactly where the 55-second mark is? Like, do you know?
No, it looks like an old building with one of those damn guardians.
Yeah. No, that's the Temple of Time.
Oh.
You can tell because of the design.
There's two of them. I discounted.
Oh, hey, it's the moment I got copyrighted for in the in my Breath of the Wild video. I know it specifically because it's like 3 minutes into the game. Literally, you get up, you walk out of the cave, and it's that second. And fun fact: if you don't turn down the volume like a lot, you're gonna get copyrighted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo.
Being a gaming YouTuber is really fun when Nintendo hates you.
Don't they
sneaking
hate
up on
every-
horses. I've managed to catch one horse at this point in my experience.
Oh. Yeah, I've not gotten towards any horses. You know why?
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, the last time I tried to catch a horse, I got kicked in the face. That was a fun time. Oh, hey, that's the Helium Bridge, which actually is one of the reasons that I think I know when this is set. But we'll come back to that.
Okay. Is that
Just-
Dueling Peaks?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
There's just a montage of Link climbing things, shooting boars in the face, cooking boar meat from the face, rolling boulders on unobservant pieces of... Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, you're what?
Oh, yeah.
Rune powers?
Yeah. So, for those of you who have not played Breath of the Wild, Link has magic now.
Magic.
I mean, to be fair, he did have magic in Ocarina, because he had Din and Faror's... I don't know what you're doing, but I feel like I should come over there and hit you. Anyway, he had Din's Flame and Faror's... whatchamacallit. I don't remember. But he had 2 spell things. I don't remember why I remember those 2 things specifically. I do, though. Okay. But yeah, this here, the 155 mark, is actually one of my favorite activities, which is called cheating. And it's a cheat that the game gives to you, so here's the fun tips. Maybe I'll put like a fun tips logo up on the... Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Did you know you can cross any body of water using nothing but your freezing power and your glider? You can. Here's how you do it. First, you cast your freezing thing close enough that you can jump onto it or glide onto it. Then, while on top of that pillar, you cast another pillar, and then you jump or glide to it. You continue this process until you've managed to get to wherever you're going. This is how I got to the Zora domain. Yeah.
Well, are you supposed to swim to the domain?
No, you're supposed to follow a path that's full of monsters and stuff, and I was like, could do that. Not gonna.
Yeah. Basically went, this I'm out, and just went across the water.
Man, that's gonna take me so much time to edit, because I have to censor all of your swearing.
That was only 2 that time, so...
I know. There was that one time that I censored just like 30 straight seconds of audio.
Wasn't that because I made a joke about something?
Yeah, you made a joke, and I thought it sounded funnier if I just censored the whole thing.
It does!
Yeah. Oh, I spoiled it for everyone. Oh, hey. Wait.
That's a desert.
No, I remember that tower. I like that tower.
Isn't that the Gerudo Desert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
look, it's a shrine. That's what you've had the most experience with.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that in a moment. Da-da-da. Hey, look, it's Guardian.
I hate the Guardians.
Neato. Have you even fought a real Guardian?
Not a real one. I'd probably hate it more than I hate the ones that I've faced.
Yeah. He's only had to deal with mini Guardians and strength test Guardians.
I hate them!
Hey, look, it's a Master Sword. I wonder where that could possibly be. Anyway, if you've played literally any Zelda game before, then you probably know where it is. Excellent. So that's the end of the trailer. I really appreciate that the trailer just says pre-order now in the upper corner. That's my favorite thing. Hold on. I didn't want to have that clicking in there. Wow, that took up 12 minutes. That's pretty good for us. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, so we were supposed to be comparing it to that the entire time. 10 out of 10. Best. Okay. So, here's the thing. All the marketing material made it look a lot more grand than it is, I think.
A lot more grandiose.
Well, yeah, but that word is long and pretentious, so I didn't want to say it. Which is why I went with grand. Anyway. Oh yeah, we were also going to compare it to other Zelda games. So,
Seems to me, from what I've seen, looks a bit like Twilight Princess.
yeah. I would say that probably it reminds me the most of like a mix between the original and Twilight Princess. Because it's definitely a lot like the original in that you can go anywhere and do anything from any point in the game.
Okay.
Like, I think the record time for beating Ganon is 25 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he spent like 10 minutes on the plateau and 10 minutes fighting Ganon.
Well then.
Yeah. So if you do the math there, for all of those of you who are, differential calculus majors, do the math. It's 5 minutes between the plateau and the castle. And that's between leaving the plateau and entering the castle. So that was a pretty impressive run, I would say. And I may have the numbers wrong. Ask the editor. Just kidding, I'm probably not going to do that. But also, it reminds me of the art aesthetic of Twilight Princess more. Just, yeah, that's about the only...
I think it looks similar to Twilight Princess because even looking at the trailer, the bridge... And
okay,
that's the main
about
reason.
That.
It is the bridge.
So for those of you who are not familiar with the incredibly stupidly written Zelda timeline, which isn't a timeline, it's a multiverse explanation, but hey, whatever. I'm almost certain... Well, hold on, let me bring it up so I can get the exact wording right.
That's not a timeline.
Yeah, no, that's not a time.
You're looking for the most recent one, aren't you? Holy God!
Yeah, no, I'm not okay with that. Let's just go with this one. So I'm pretty sure... I'm almost certain that it takes place either before or after Four Swords. Because, you may have noticed, well, you wouldn't have, oh no, I can't spoil that, never mind. There's a certain character who appears in Wind Waker, but appears under a different name. Which means, at least in my head, that those two timelines don't cross over. I could be wrong. This is just purely from walking around the game. So the reason I say it's before or after Four Swords is because Four Swords is the last game currently in the Doomed timeline, which of course starts with... But anyway, also based on like the placing of certain things, I think it makes the most sense for it to take place somewhere down the line from Twilight Princess. Just based on like the design of the bridge and where it is and all that good stuff.
I thought the bridge actually had a chunk taken out of it in Twilight Princess.
It did. Clearly someone didn't finish Twilight Princess.
No, I haven't finished it, but I did get to the point where the bridge is put back together, but it still has the visible marks where it was taken out.
Oh, well, I'm sure those could possibly be fixed.
That's what I was just thinking of, was they most likely fixed it.
No,
Please don't make me hit you.
It's okay. Nothing about this timeline makes any sense. Now, I'm sure some wise person in the comments is going to correct me. Just kidding. No one ever comments here. If you do actually, know, then go ahead and let us know. I may look into the actual answer sometime soon and put corrections in the next episode or something. Who knows? What else were we going to talk about?
Our own experiences with the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I've been playing the game since the beginning, since the day it came out. If you want to know more about my first experiences with the game, then there is a video on my gaming channel that has my first 15 minutes of gameplay, thereabouts. If you want to know a little bit more about how my gaming channel videos are made, then over on my gaming channel Facebook, there is a behind-the-scenes video, which details from the opening of the box to the beginning of my video, which is a pretty neat video. It has a couple time skips because, downloads.
What a wonderful thing!
Yeah, I messed up the video because I was playing Pokemon Shuffle during the download. And I forgot to come back in on time.
You look over, oh shit!
Yeah. Pokemon Shuffle is pretty neat.
And addictive.
Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say anything about Nintendo games. Never mind, it's terrible. Yeah. If you're confused by that, go check out probably Wind Waker on my gaming channel. Just Pretty much every episode details a new thing in my story of why Nintendo hates me, and I'm starting to hate them. Excellent. So yes, I have been playing since the very beginning. I have conquered 3 of the Divine Beasts, which, if you don't know what those are and don't mind the spoilers, they're basically like the dungeons for this game. Because it doesn't have dungeons proper. What it has shrines and it has Divine Beasts. The 4 Divine Beasts are named for other characters in the Zelda series, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, it's... Let me see if I can get this right. Va Meadow is named after Medley from Wind Waker. Va Rudania is named after Darunia, who is from Ocarina of Time. I think I have those the right way. Would you like to check? It's the gecko one.
Yeah, Rudania.
Okay. Yeah, is named after Darunia of the Gorons from Ocarina of Time. The elephant one is Ruta.
Yes.
Varuta is, of course, named after Princess Ruto, who is also from Ocarina of Time. And then the last one is... I'm not going to be able to pronounce it on my own.
Naboris.
Naboris.
Home of your hated enemy.
It's named after... no, not Urbosa. Shoot. Editor? Yeah, that. She's the Guerdo Sage from Ocarina of Time again.
Yeah, but it is home to the one thing you hate most in this game.
Yes, I have yet to beat one of the bosses. No more spoilers than that. Just be ready for the fights. I'm not good at timing, which is what's giving me so much hell in that fight. So if you know what I'm talking about from there, good. If you don't, play the game. Oh yeah.
My own experience is just the shrines. Only because you came back and it's like, oh hey, I has Breath of the Wild.
Okay, so here's what happened basically. Breath of the Wild only has one save file, as far as I've been able to figure out. I mean, I guess you could do like some weird multi-save things and just like go between save files, but that takes too much work. And it would be too confusing because you can't rename your character, which is one of the things that bothered me the most. Because everyone has a voice, you can't rename Link, which
just sucks.
Yeah, because everyone has to be able to call him Link.
Yeah. And,
But that means you can't name him Lanik.
Yeah, but
that's okay, because as always, there's Laniks in the Desecration.
Yeah, but I mean,
Seriously though, there's going to be like links to everything. My gaming channel, his gaming channel, my social media, our social media. That's a thing. We have a Twitter. Did you guys know that?
oh jeez.
Jaunty has a Twitter. I don't know why. I just decided, you know what, that's a thing that YouTube channels do. They make Twitter accounts.
Okay.
I don't think I've tweeted anything, although I think it is set up to do notifications of our videos.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're interested in that, check it out.
As far as I know, the shrines are like the dungeons, except more puzzle-based. For some of them, others it's just, strength, where you have to fight a whole bunch of...
Yeah. We do not like the tests of strength, mostly because every fight in every Zelda game is puzzle-like, and the puzzles in Breath of the Wild are harder.
I mean, it's very nice once you get a certain room to a certain way, then you can just...
I mean, except it doesn't work on bosses. Yay! Ask me how I know that. Because I tried to use it on a boss and I died. Anyway.
Yeah, but...
it's a fun time.
It's also fun trying to find the shrines that you haven't found yet.
I just got I've Googled Breath of the Wild shrine map, and he hasn't done that yet, because he doesn't like to be convenient. Yes, the majority of my time recently in Breath of the Wild has just been spent finding new shrines to conquer. Speaking of which, we actually have Breath of the Wild open on the Wii U right now. Right, we didn't mention that. We have it for the Wii U, not the Switch. Why? Because the Switch is $300 and doesn't play it as well as the Wii U does. So, could have wasted literally all of the money I have, but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably a smart decision. Gaming is a super expensive hobby, in case you somehow didn't know that by now.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we had to have an entire episode just recommending games that are somehow under $20.
By the power of gaming, Jeebus!
What? Okay. I don't know. I mean gaming?
Yes. Although he'll probably become God once Half-Life comes out with its third game.
Half-Life is never going to have a third game. Okay, let's just take a moment to talk about this. Half-Life 3 is never going to happen. Because Steam keeps having to deal with stupid people doing stupid things and ruining their platform. Let's take Digital Homicide, for example. They pretty much single-handedly caused Steam Greenlight to need shutting down. Which means that now, instead of working on any new games, Valve is working on creating... What is it? It's like Steam Go or some weird name like that. It's replacing Steam Greenlight, is basically it. And it works differently. That's it in a nutshell. We're supposed to compare it to other games that we've been playing recently. Not necessarily Zelda games. The problem is I haven't really been playing that many games.
Well, you know
it's
what
kind
I've
of like
recently.
Wind Waker because it has Lonk in it. And it's the Legume of Zordo.
I mean, I really can't compare it to the ones I've played recently because they're...
It's kind of like Shadow of Mordor, actually.
Yeah,
Except with a bigger map that it tells you the size of from the starting point. Which is something that friggin' Shadow of Mordor should absolutely have done. I also like the concept of everything being optional.
Yeah.
Like, there's one quest that you have to do, and then the rest of it is just... whatever.
Go on, kids, have fun!
Yeah. Which, I guess... No other games I can really compare it to.
I mean, I can't compare it to the ones I've played because I've played, what? BioShock?
I mean, the narrative is pretty good, like BioShock. Oh, that's right, you don't know. You don't play a lot of puzzle games, which is the thing.
Doom,
I
Resident
don't
Evil
either,
Revelations.
These are all things that are on his channel, by the way.
Well, yeah. As of recording, not yet because I'm too lazy.
But that's not how this works.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, these totally go up right as we're recording them. This is a live stream. Type something in the comments. I bet you feel dumb. Sorry. Please do not do what you are currently doing. Alright. So, with that, I think it's time to do recommendations. Let's go for open world games that don't suck. I know, it's so difficult.
Oh, God. Open world games that don't suck. Jeez.
Would you like...
Wait, would any of the games in the Souls series count as open world or no?
Kinda, yeah.
I think Bloodborne's pretty good.
Bloodborne is...
It's in the same vein.
It's actually
as...
pretty spread, I think. I haven't gotten very far in it.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Don't worry, they know that, because they've all totally been listening to all of our previous podcasts. Hey, look, there's a playlist of those. Haha. Anyway, so yes, Souls games. That's his recommendation. I think I'm gonna... Completely contradictive to our first episode, I'm gonna recommend No Man's Sky. But only if you're a boring person who hates yourself.
Like you are?
Yeah. So, 90% of your time in that game will be spent flying around, doing nothing, and collecting random resources. And if that sounds like fun to you, two things. First of all, congratulations, you're boring. Second of all, congratulations, you now have a new game that you can play. It's called No Man's Sky. There's hundreds of hours of nothing for you to do. Who doesn't love that? With that, I think we have successfully, jauntily discussed video games and the like. If you want to be notified when new episodes come out, how about give us a subscribe? Wow, those were definitely almost words. I would ask you to come up with a closing joke, but you are currently playing Breath of the Wild.